Hello, I'm Ella Guru. I'm from Columbus, Ohio in the US. I lived in London, England for 23 years, and now I live in Hastings on the south coast of England. I've lived here for just 3 months, so it's still very new. And this is my studio in Hastings. Well, childhood in Ohio is pretty uneventful. My first memory of making art was when we flew from Ohio to Seattle when I was 4, and I drew pictures on the plane the whole way there, and it's one of my earliest childhood memories was drawing. I started oil painting when I was about 10, and of course I always wanted to be an artist, but everyone knows it's not a very practical career. Yeah, struggling with interview questions here. My influence in my art. When I was younger, I was influenced a lot by Francis Bacon. Nowadays, I say I'm influenced mostly by Caravaggio, Velázquez, Goya. I've got some work in progress behind me. This is not a tarot card. This large canvas is by my friend Sue Kreitzman, who's an outsider artist who's in her 70s. And she's been a big influence lately because I really enjoy showing with outsider artists. There's a purity and they don't need to do it as a career, the outsider artist. And I suppose Stuckism is somewhere in between the art world and the outsider art world. Some Stuckists are untrained and some Stuckists have PhDs. There's all levels of education in Stuckism, so it's not about a style, it's about an attitude. What is my goal of creating artwork? Well, I have to purge my soul of something. I am compelled to make artwork. I have to do it. I have to express something. And it doesn't matter if anyone else understands it. I think a lot of things I paint, only I know what they're about, and other people can have their own interpretation, that's fine. But my goal is to express something, to capture a moment, which you can't really capture because a moment is a moment. You have a moment. And to capture that in art, it's like stealing the soul of the moment, which is... Well, watch out! Sorry, the tripod is here. I find it quite hard to talk about art, quite hard to talk about my art and what my goal is, what my motivation is. I suppose you could say my goal at the moment is to be able to keep painting. And I'm in a very good position right now that I can paint and I don't really have to do anything else for the first time in my life. 47 years old. This phase might not last, but I'm in the good times where I can make art and I don't have to teach junkies, drunks, prostitutes and mad people, because that's what I was doing for the last 5 years. In exchange for my studio space, I had to run classes for homeless people, which was very, very challenging, very difficult at times, very upsetting at times. So my goal right now is just to paint. I've had a few commissions. The goal of creating an artwork, aside from the practical goal that I've got to earn some money sometimes, so that it's not the motivation though. I have to say, money is never the motivation. But if I can sell something that I've created, if I can communicate something to someone in a painting enough that they want to buy that painting, then that is a great success and a great affirmation, that acknowledgement that what I'm doing is worthwhile, and I can keep doing it. I don't have a trust fund. I don't have a job even at the moment. So being able to have my work appreciated, it does mean a lot.